And the Fire Wizard, you must now withstand the fury of my flames.
Hey YouTube, this is Firewizard23, and welcome back to Let's Play Lost Kingdoms. It's finally time to finish the Temple of Ruh-Arok. For the moment, we are going to have to return here later to open the fire door, but I don't have the cards right now. But let's finally go to the end of it. So we put that off long enough. Let's go. So basically, I'm going to go through the exact same path I do every single time, because that's the only way to do it. And someone has brought to my attention that there are red fairies in some of the crevices of the Ruh-Arok Temple, but I haven't gone to get them. Which, I think they were I seem to remember looking that information up at some point. Like, I knew that they were actually there, but I just never... Like, I keep forgetting that they're there. So, in a later video, when I eventually come back here to open up the fire door, I will grab those fairies. I will show the path through and grab all 4 fairies. Because apparently there are 4 fairies that I'm missing. This is a fairly boring path. Nothing really special about it. It's just what it has to be. I have to go through the Ruh-Arok Temple again. But at least what's at the very end will be a new challenge. And I just kind of keep my... Oh yeah, well this is the deck I crafted for the final fight of the Ruh-Arok Temple. It's also going to be the one I take to the very final boss of the game. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm recording this a couple of days after... I'm recording this audio a couple of days after I've done this playthrough, because I was really excited to actually get all these videos recorded, but I didn't necessarily have the time to do the audio part of it. I forget how much fun I have playing this game, because I really do enjoy this game. Nice. There goes the Goblin Lord. Huzzah! I finally had a day off today. You have no idea how relieved I am to finally have a day off from me working at the store as well as doing my one shift at Burger King. I'm so happy to be able to just relax today. I've been able to just completely let my body just be non-tense and relax, and it's been so nice. So nice. So, more battles going on here. These battles really are becoming incredibly easy with all the powerful cards I have now. But I do need a good weapon monster. There we go. Try a Whipworm, who has no defensive power whatsoever. So let's knock this guy down with the Crystal Rose. Yay! Ugh. So, what else to talk about? I guess it's pretty much no secret. I will be doing the sequel to this game, because these are a set of really, really fun games, and I do like some of the improvements that were made in the second game. There's a couple things I don't like about it, but I will end up doing Lost Kingdoms 2. I have strategy guides coming to me, as I said before. Christmas time is fast approaching. It is the 13th today. No, it's the... whoa, I need to check my list twice. It is 10 days till Christmas. It is 10 days until that magical night. Well, 9 days till that magical night when Santa Claus will ride through the skies, delivering toys to all the good girls and boys. Get him, Kraken! Nice shot. I wonder, here's an interesting discussion. I'm assuming everyone I have who's listening to this commentary right now, I'm assuming Santa Claus isn't real. Okay, let's put that. Our parents are buying the gifts, okay? They're not magically appearing. I'm not trying to be mean to anybody or anything. It's just that is the reality of the situation. Santa Claus is not real. Most kids... And this is kind of where this really interesting thought came to my mind. When did you... I'll just kind of throw a poll out there. When did you learn that Santa Claus wasn't real? That would be a really interesting thing to talk about. Like, when did you know that Santa wasn't real? I feel like, myself personally, I think it was really, really early on. I feel like by age like 6 or 7, I understood that Santa Claus wasn't real. Because I think, like, I could kind of figure it out. Like, I kind of inherently knew where that... My mom never did the, like, two Charles from Santa type thing. She always did two Charles from Mom. So I don't think she ever tried to proliferate in my mind that was ever true, or even try to falsify that. Which, I kind of have a lot of respect for that. I think there is a point where it can get a little bit ridiculous, like with tooth fairies and stuff. You don't need to be... No, wait, Tooth Fairy! Okay, Tooth Fairy, I have a really funny story. I must have believed with Tooth Fairy until I was like 9. Because I seriously thought, and I think it was only one time that it didn't make any sense, during the day I had lost a tooth at some point, I went upstairs to my room, and I put it under my pillow, and I checked back like 2 hours later, and there was $1 there, and I'm like, the Tooth Fairy came here? Bullshit. My mom was up here, she put the $1, and the Tooth Fairy is not real. Bullshit. What do you want me to say? There's no way. No possible way. I mean, I never knew the Tooth Fairy was directly nocturnal, but I mean, she comes when you're asleep. That's what I've always understood about the Tooth Fairy. And it's amazing because of all the dental stuff I've ever had done that I ever had that idea put out there that the Tooth Fairy was real, that it would have just been easy to say that, teeth fall out. It happened. Because I had cavities and, my wisdom teeth out and all this stuff, so... That I won't even defend for a second, because that I felt stupid when I figured it out. And oh boy, uh-oh. Here's the last part of the Ruh-Arok Temple. What's gonna happen? A girl dares to defy my master! Get out of here, thing with boobs! I shall roast you alive! It's time for boss time against the Black Dragon. Oh yeah? Behold, the power of the White Tiger. Fya! So a Tiger Mage, as well as my Sand Golem to be distractive. I think a Great Turtle will be good here. Cause some chaos. And we did it! Huzzah! Chick power! Alright. Oh, and what are we meeting here? Remember the very first red fairy we ever got here? It said the god of creation has awakened. And, well, here he is, the god of creation. Which I think is kind of cool that he's not like an actual, person. It's more this, figure. That's kind of cool. I like that. And we haven't come here to beat you. We have to stop the enchanter. Slept. I assume the god of creation is referring to the enchanter. Yeah, he's referring to the enchanter because the god of destruction has awoken. So basically the enchanter has had control of the other world for quite a long time, but finally in his greed to take over the other world, we broke the ancient covenant in our side of the continent and got our runestones together. So we now have the power to challenge him. And these cards are essentially the power of the gods, is what we're using. And the god of creation is going to send us to the other side of the divide. Now, how do we have 5 stars if we don't have all the fairies? Oh well. 3 cards, and I do pick the Black Dragon. We get a Steel Skeleton, a Goblin Lord, and the Black Dragon. It's a very lethal attack, but all the damage it takes is going to be damage to me too. So you got to be careful. We now get an interesting little narrative here. Basically recounting our quest here. We have unleashed the power of the runestones, and we must go face the enchanter. That is the final goal. We set up for the Forgotten Land and Broch Black. Heavy stuff. We didn't pick up any new fairies, so let's go back and see Gerd. Oh, Yeah, and I realized that a moment after clicking this. I'm like, oh, geez, I didn't get any red fairies. Why the hell am I going to see Alexander? I don't want to talk to him. He's stupid. You are a pointless character, sir. He really is. He does nothing in this game. He's stupid. I mean, they try to create like a lore with the red fairies and stuff, but it just doesn't amount to anything. So it's stupid. Sometimes you just have to put up with those nuances in video games. Oh, well. But we can... I'm going to check transformations really quick. I could make the fire golem, but I'd lose my sand golem. I don't want that. Nah, I think I ultimately just determined, oh, there's really nothing I can use, so screw it. First of all, while I'm on the moment, on this for a sec, I do want to apologize for how long the Temple of Amenhotep video was. It's just that's how long the temple is. I couldn't get around it. that was a hell of a file to get together, by the way. I won't mind telling you that. I'll go ahead and duplicate the sand golem, so if I can get enough experience points, I can go ahead and change it to the fire golem. Sand golem, sand golem. Yeah. Very nice. Check other cards. Nope. By the way, if I haven't said it before, you can make copies and transform the god cards and stuff. Alright, so next time we will head to the Castle of the Enchanter. Across the Continental Divide. There's all the levels we fought except one. But here's Brush Black. Next time. This is Firewizard23 saying take care and bye-bye for now, everybody.